Have you ever gotten ready for a big event? Your dress is just right. Your hair is done. Your makeup is soft and elegant. And then, just minutes after walking into the room, you realize your shoes are ruining everything. You're standing, but not confidently. You're smiling, but it feels forced. And every step you take is filled with anxiety, afraid of slipping, hurting, or just looking awkward. After 50, we don't have as many do-overs when it comes to special occasions. And yet, I see so many beautiful, well-dressed women whose entire look falls apart because of one thing: the wrong shoes. As a fashion designer who works with women in their 50s and 60s, I've learned this truth. Shoes aren't just an accessory. They're the foundation of your style, your confidence, and honestly, your quality of life. In this video, I'm going to share 10 shoe rules that every woman over 50 should know, not to make you look younger, but to help you shine with the grace, confidence, and elegance that only comes with experience. Let's step into it together. Have you ever gotten ready for a big event? Your dress is just right. Your hair is done. Your makeup is soft and elegant. And then, just minutes after walking into the room, you realize your shoes are ruining everything. You're standing, but not confidently. You're smiling, but it feels forced. And every step you take is filled with anxiety, afraid of slipping, hurting, or just looking awkward. After 50, we don't have as many do-overs when it comes to special occasions. And yet, I see so many beautiful, well-dressed women whose entire look falls apart because of one thing: the wrong shoes. As a fashion designer who works with women in their 50s and 60s, I've learned this truth. Shoes aren't just an accessory. They're the foundation of your style, your confidence, and honestly, your quality of life. In this video, I'm going to share 10 shoe rules that every woman over 50 should know, not to make you look younger, but to help you shine with the grace, confidence, and elegance that only comes with experience. Let's step into it together. Your shoes have to match the moment, not just your closet. You could be the best-dressed woman in the room, but if your shoes feel off for the setting, everything can quietly fall apart. Rule 3. Shoe color matters more than you think. Have you ever been to a wedding and spotted a guest in a stunning outfit, but her bright white shoes made it look like she was trying to compete with the bride? It happens more than you'd think, and most of the time it's unintentional. But let me be clear: white, ivory, and champagne-colored shoes are bridal territory. Even if the design is simple and classic, those colors read as wedding dress in group photos. And trust me, no one wants to be that guest. A more thoughtful approach: stick to elegant tones that complement, not compete. Soft nudes, metallics like gold or silver, black or navy for evening elegance. These shades elevate your look, photograph beautifully, and show that you understand the etiquette and the bride's spotlight. Want to stand out? Let it be through your grace and fit, not the flashiness of your shoes. Rule 4. Let your shoes speak the same language as your dress. One of the most common styling missteps I see: gorgeous dress, the wrong shoes, and suddenly the magic's gone. Imagine this: a flowy chiffon gown, light as air, worn with a chunky block heel that feels heavy and clunky. Or a sparkling evening gown, full of drama paired with simple ballet flats that whisper daytime errands. It's not that the shoes are bad, they just don't belong in that story. Fashion is harmony. Your shoes and dress need to be in sync, telling the same visual story. Designer tip: Snap a full-length photo of your outfit in the mirror, head to toe. Then ask yourself, does the shoe add weight or distraction? Does it cut off the elegance of the silhouette? A silky slip dress might call for a delicate sandal or a sleek kitten heel. A regal lace gown might need a sturdier block heel with polish. Bottom line, don't let your shoes tell a story that interrupts your dress. Let them be a supporting role that lifts the entire look. Matching your shoes to the moment isn't just good manners. It's a quiet signal of taste, sensitivity, and confidence. But there's one thing even the best-dressed women sometimes forget. Even if your shoe style is on point, if your feet and body have changed, and your shoes aren't keeping up, every fashion rule will fall apart under pressure. That's why in Part 4, we're talking about what no one warns you about, how your feet change after 50, and how to shop smarter for your real, evolving body. Let's take that honest step together. Your shoes need to keep up with your body and your life. Turning 50 doesn't mean losing your allure, but it does mean your feet start asking for understanding, not punishment. Rule 5. Stop being loyal to your old shoe size. Your feet have changed. Have you ever slipped into a pair of shoes that used to fit perfectly, but now they pinch, rub, or just feel off, like they're no longer yours? Here's the truth. It's not because the shoes shrank, and it's definitely not because you're getting soft. It's because your feet have quietly changed, and they've been trying to tell you. After 50, a lot of women experience wider feet, thanks to loss of elasticity, flattened arches that make shoes slip off the heel, foot issues like bunions, heel pain, or joint stiffness that change the entire shape of your step. I've worked with hundreds of women over the years, and one pattern always comes up. They're still buying the same size they wore in their 30s, even though their feet have been whispering, "We've moved on." A real client story. One of my clients, a chic, 62-year-old woman, had worn a size 7 her entire life. After a quick remeasure, we found out she needed a size 8 wide. She was shocked, but when she slipped into her new shoes, she smiled and said, "It feels like my feet can breathe again." Her posture changed. She stood taller. And most importantly, she looked more confident just by feeling free in her own shoes. Pro tip: get your feet measured once a year after 50, and stop trying to squeeze into what used to be. Elegance doesn't live in a number. It lives in how gracefully you listen to your body. Rule 6. Your shoes aren't just accessories, they're the foundation of your presence. After 50, one truth becomes crystal clear. Discomfort always shows, even if you don't say a word. I once worked with a 56-year-old client who had impeccable taste, simple, clean lines, no fuss. But for one gala, she chose a pair of sharp, narrow 3-inch heels because, in her words, they look expensive. Within 2 hours, I watched her lean to one side, subtly grimacing, scanning the room for the nearest chair. She never said anything, but her energy dimmed. The heels didn't just hurt her feet. They hurt her presence. Style rule to live by: uncomfortable shoes will ruin your posture, tighten your smile, and slowly chip away at your natural grace. So what's the better choice? Find the balance between beauty and function. A low, sturdy heel, kitten or block. Soft, breathable materials like genuine leather with a little stretch. Built-in arch support, especially if your arches are falling. Cushioned insoles for the ball and heel of your foot. The goal isn't to fight aging. It's to walk confidently with it. Your body is evolving. Your shoes should help you evolve with it, not against it. The right shoes don't just look good, they make you forget you're even wearing them. But even the perfect shoe can let you down if you haven't prepared for what's ahead. Weather, surfaces, and those little surprise. Large orange diamond part 5. Your shoes need to handle the weather, the ground, and the unexpected. Rules 7, 8, and 9 approx. 1,000 words. You might have chosen the perfect shoes for your dress, your skin tone, your body type. But forget to check the forecast or ignore the ground beneath your feet, and your whole look could fall apart. Rule 7. Pretty shoes still need to handle rain, grass, and slippery floors. I once attended a gorgeous wedding in Venice. Romantic, charming, everything you'd imagine. But Venice is also famously damp, with stone steps and slippery walkways. A well-dressed woman stepped off a water taxi wearing pale silk heels. Within seconds, they were soaked, stained, and sagging. She spent the rest of the night tiptoeing like a ballerina, not out of elegance, but out of fear of slipping. Sound familiar? It happens everywhere. Garden weddings, rainy season events in Vietnam, resort receptions, even backyard anniversaries. Surfaces like cobblestone, grass, dirt paths, or sand don't care how much you spend on your shoes. If they're not made to handle the elements, they'll betray you fast. Pro tips for outdoor or unpredictable weather. Avoid fragile materials like satin, soft lace, or thin fabric. They're beautiful but defenseless. Choose durable uppers like genuine leather, quality suede, or high-grade vegan leather. They're stylish and weather-resistant. Look for traction. Rubber or textured soles are essential. Smooth soles and wet tiles, not your friend. Anti-slip heel stickers are a must-have backup. Small item, big save. Rule 8. One pair of shoes can't do the work of an entire day. Whenever I style a client for a big event, I ask them this. Where will your day begin, and where will it end? Here's what I usually hear. Morning mass at church, then the main reception, then a casual outdoor cocktail, and maybe some dancing at the hotel. Sounds fabulous, right? But then I ask, how many pairs of shoes are you bringing? And too often the answer is, just one. Let me be honest. You can rewear the same dress. You can carry the same handbag. But expecting one pair of shoes to carry you from sunrise to after party is setting yourself up for pain. Smart shoe strategy for long days. Heels for the main event, sleek, elegant, nothing too aggressive. Chic flats or sandals for transition moments, maybe a mule or dressy slip-on. True comfort pair loafers, white leather sneakers for late-night walks, sightseeing, or if plans spill into the next day. Golden rule. Pack at least 2 pairs of shoes for every major event. You're not overpacking. You're protecting your posture, your mood, and your smile. Bonus tip. Keep your backup shoes in a roomy handbag or a discreet second tote. And if you're flying to your event, never check your important shoes in a suitcase. Carry them in your hand luggage. Lost luggage should never mean barefoot elegance. Rule 9. Choose shoes that honor the body you have now. Let's talk about something most women avoid, but every woman over 50 knows in her bones. Your feet aren't the same anymore. You might notice tired calves, slight swelling around the ankles, more visible veins. Or maybe your feet just aren't as slim as they were in your 30s. Many women try to hide these changes with the wrong shoes. But the wrong shoe only draws more attention to what you're trying to cover. Here's how it shows. Ankle straps can cut off the line of your leg, making calves look shorter or thicker. T-strap shoes can make your feet look wider or squatter. Dark, chunky shoes can weigh down your entire lower half. Light bulb softer, smarter solutions. Nude shoes that match your skin tone visually elongate the legs, no heels required. Softly pointed toes, not sharp. Create a slimmer shape while staying comfy. Shoes with delicate or no straps keep the silhouette clean and graceful. Camera with flash designer secret. Stand in front of a full-length mirror. Put on your full outfit. Try 2-3 pairs of different shoes. And take photos. Yes, trust the camera, not the mirror. Photos reveal things our eyes overlook. You'll immediately see which shoes flatter your legs, lift your presence, and support your vibe. Now you've got the rules to survive rain, long days, and the beautiful reality of your changing body. Without sacrificing style, grace, or confidence, your shoes, dress, and handbag should speak the same language. Rule 10. Your shoes should complement your outfit and accessories, not break the whole look apart. You know what surprises me the most? Even stylish women who clearly have taste, sometimes make this common mistake. Their shoes, dress, and handbag are each beautiful, but they just don't belong together. Picture this. A long, silky, elegant dress that flows like water, paired with thick, blocky platform heels, and a big, oversized canvas tote bag. Everything on its own is lovely, but put it all together, and the elegance suddenly collapses. From my experience as a fashion designer for women in their 50s and 60s, here's what I always tell my clients. Your shoes should speak the same language as your dress, in both material and mood. If your dress is light and breezy, your shoes should feel delicate. If your dress has structure or drama, your shoes should have presence too. Now let's talk bags. Your handbag should match the same level of formality as your shoes. A small, structured leather clutch can elevate a simple pair of heels, but a casual bag, even if it's cute, can make your whole outfit feel off. Color? No, they don't have to match perfectly. In fact, that can look outdated. But they should belong in the same color family, or at least have similar warmth, depth, or texture. Think of them as being in harmony, not in competition. Because when all three, your shoes, your dress, and your handbag, tell the same story, something magical happens. No one notices what you're wearing. They just notice how beautiful you look. Naturally, effortlessly, like it was meant to be. After 50, you don't need a closet full of shoes. You just need the right ones, the right shape, the right occasion, the right support for your body, and the right energy that reflects who you are today. Because shoes aren't just for walking. They're for grounding your style, elevating your mood, and reminding the world of your confidence with every single step you take. If any of these tips resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the most unforgettable pair of shoes you've ever owned? And if you're curious about which dress styles can flatter your midsection and highlight your best shape at this age, be sure to check out the next video waiting for you right here. Thanks for spending time with me on this journey to age boldly, beautifully, and always authentically. I'm your name, your designer and style partner at Bold After 50. See you in the next video.